Welcome to Family English Language Center. Today we are going to see lesson 7, some kinds of adverbs, since, yet, for, already, and just. So we are going to start the first adverb, for. We can just use for plus a period of time or duration of time. It answers the question how long something has been happening, or how long something has happened, or how much something has happening, or something has happened. These time adverbs are important durations of time. Let's come to the timeline that shows about the use of for. Here is the timeline. The action begins from the past, and here is now actually. When we use for plus an hour, it begins from the past until the time of speaking or until the time for. So this for an hour means it is period of time or duration of time or length of time. It touches about beginning from this one until the time of speaking for. So this shows about the use of for. So we can just use for in the different time words displayed here. For an hour, not since an hour. For 20 minutes, not since 20 minutes. For 5 days, for a long time, for 6 months, for 50 years, for a week, for ages, and for years. So we can just use for this duration of time. All these time adverbs refer about duration or period or length of time. Let us give some examples. So for here, I have been living here for 2 months this year. So not I have been living here since months. So 2 months is the duration, the length, the period, but not the start of time. So we cannot use since in this case. The implied meaning for this sentence is I've been living here for 2 months means I am still living here. I am still living here. The second example here, I haven't seen John for 3 days. Not since 3 days. So the best word to infer for this sentence is only for. This means that I am still do not see my friend John with me. The other example, she has worked hard for a day. For a day means beginning from early in the morning until the time of speaking. It shows about duration of time. So we can just use here for, no since. So for refers about this duration or length of time. So we cannot use for and since interchangeably, but both and for and since have similar. They can try to answer a question which can be prepared with how long or how much. Second time adverb, which is since. Since plus a point or start of time. It doesn't touch about a period or length of time. It only touches about the point. I put a question mark here. It only refers about the time. It means the time is a point of time or a start of time, not the length of time. It's not the function of since here. So we can just use since beginning from the past, and the activity can end with now. But when does the activity begins? It answers about a point of time here. The start it means. The start. So here we can use since 8 o'clock, not 4 o'clock. Since Monday, not for Monday. Because for Monday is wrong. It doesn't point about the length of time. So it touches only the start of time or the point of time. So we can only use for since Monday, since Tuesday, since Wednesday, and the other days. Since 12 May, since 1st May, since 1st September, the start of time. Since April, since September, since October, not for October, because when you use for October, it doesn't refer about the length of time. So the best word here is since October. And the others, since 2021, since 1995, since 2022, not for 2021. It doesn't give a meaning whenever we use for in place of since, because this time needs the start of time, which is since it means. Whenever we use since, it only emphasizes about the start of time. The other example is here. We can say also since Christmas. I have been here since Christmas. Beginning from Christmas until the time of speaking, I'm here. Since lunchtime, I have been with my friend since lunchtime. Beginning from lunchtime until the moment, we are still in my friends. Since we arrived, what does it mean? We have known with my friend since we arrived to school. Beginning from the start of time that we arrived to school until the time of speaking, we are still good friends with me. And the other one since I got up. So not for I got up. So since and for has different functions. Whenever we use since for start of time and whenever we use for period of time or length of time. So let's see some examples regarding since here. I've been living here since 2021, not for 2021, because this time we use since not for, yes, not for here. It doesn't give a meaning whenever we use since. We use not just for in place of since here, not for 2021. It means that beginning from or starting from 2021 until the time of speaking, I'm still here. And the other example, she has been waiting for you since 10 o'clock. It means not 4 o'clock. It means beginning from 10 o'clock until the time of speaking, I've been waiting for you. So this is the exact use of since. So since and for both have same adverbs. Both we use for present perfect and present perfect continuous tense, but there is a difference whenever we use in making sentences. The other kind of adverb is called yet. Yet means until now. It has two different uses here. Whenever we are in a position to make negative sentences or negative statement, we use yet. And the second use of yet is and question, which is present perfect question and present perfect continuous tense question. Sometimes we can use yet for simple present questions. Here, question, have you seen a lion yet? There is a question mark. Yet means beginning from the past until the time of speaking, until now. So the answer is, I have seen a lion yet? I have seen a lion, or not, I haven't seen a lion yet, which is negative. And second example, has she left the town yet? There is a question mark here. So whenever we intend to make a question using present perfect, we use for yet. This is the first use of yet. The second, we can just use yet for questions, especially for present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. I haven't found it yet. I haven't, from the past until this time, I haven't found it yet. I got nothing. It means yet here, which comes at the end of the sentence, and the structure here is negative. And he hasn't cleaned his bedroom yet. Still, his bedroom is dirty. His bedroom is not clean. So hasn't plus verb 3, which is called, the last word is yet. So these are the two uses of yet. Whenever it is a question and negative statement using the present perfect, we have better use yet. If a sentence which has used for yet, it gives clues to use only present perfect. So this is the use of yet. The other time adverb which shows about positive meaning is ever. It makes sometimes confusion, which has similar, which has negative meaning, but it doesn't give negative meaning. It has positive meaning. It means. So the meaning of ever, from the past until now. From the past until now, it means. So we can just use ever for making questions. Have you ever seen Lalibela? It means beginning from the past until this time. Have you ever seen Lalibela? Yes, right? Or has she ever played chess? From the past until this time, has she played tennis? It means beginning from the past till the time of speaking. So this is the correct use of ever, which is different from never. Never by itself is negative, and we cannot use never for questions, and we had better use never for negative statements. The other, ever, which is positive statement. Here, I have ever eaten spaghetti, and she has ever seen it, yes. So we can just use ever for positive and also for question. So it's different from that of the rest or that of never use. Totally, with these adverbs are very important, which we most of the time use for present perfect.